What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing the game Daffy Duck's Foul Play, which was released on the Game Boy Color by Sunsoft and Santaclaus. And the plot of the game is that Daffy Duck got a bright idea to go on a treasure hunt. But the only one that's standing in his way is Bugs Bunny, and he's pulling out all the stuff to stop Daffy and stuff. Now, the game pretty much has 6 stages in it, which consist of the country, lakeside, snowy mountains, forest, the plateau, and the desert. And each section had each stage rather has 3 sections, where the final section consists of Daffy trying to go get to a treasure chest, while Bugs Bunny is trying to stop him with different types of hazards and stuff. Now, in the game, there's different enemies that Daffy will encounter, like dogs, chickens, bulls, spiders, and stuff like that. And then there's the different hazards that Daffy Duck will face throughout the course of the game, like rakes, mouse traps, campfire, the small campfire, and pits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, out of all the enemies in the game, Bugs Bunny is the only one that come from the Looney Tunes characters. You know what I'm saying? And besides Daffy Duck himself, um, pretty much the only weapon that Daffy has is sticks of dynamite that he throw, but he throws them at an angle and it takes a few bounces before it lands. If you're like far enough from a particular enemy, you can pretty much have it land on their head before it explodes. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you can take out a lot of the hazards like the rakes and the campfires and stuff with the dynamite also. So, that's the one thing I like about the use of the dynamite, just clearing out all hazards. I'll say the majority of the hazards, with the exception of the pits, of course. Now, as far as the items are concerned, Daffy can get like different things like hearts, treasure chests, coins, and food. And speaking of the food, it's important that you get the food that shows up after you defeat the enemy, because Daffy's health gradually goes down as you proceed through each section. You know what I'm saying? So if you get like at 30%, he will get Daffy will get real hungry and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to pick out a specific enemy so that like a food will show up, whether it's pizza, ice cream, or some fruit and stuff like cherries or apples and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now the graphics and design for Daffy Duck's Foul Play is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? With some nice color palettes. Now the gameplay and controls are pretty good for the most part, but I have a particular gripe with the use of the dynamite, in that he because of Daffy throws it at an angle, you know what I'm saying, and take a few bounces, it is most likely that you will miss a particular enemy or hazard altogether if you happen to be too close to either the enemy or the hazard. You know what I'm saying? You have to like keep your distance if you want to use the dynamite against the enemy or hazard and stuff. Plus, you have to wait for that dynamite to explode to use another one. And that part reminds me of the flames from Ghosts and Goblins. You know what I'm saying? In that regard. Now the soundtrack is okay, but it could have been better by including the Looney Tunes theme at the title screen at least. You know what I'm saying? Now, Daffy Duck's Foul Play is a decent game for the Game Boy Color, but if you beat it, there's like technically a reason to go back and play it unless you're doing like a walkthrough on YouTube or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I would only recommend it to like retro gamers or anybody that's a Looney Tunes fan, or especially of Daffy Duck. You know what I'm saying? In that regard. With that being said, I would definitely give this game a 7 out of 10. Got some things right, but it's not really that interesting to me, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you like Daffy Duck's foul play, you can mention it in the comment section of the video, whether it's the graphics, gameplay, or the soundtrack, or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? If you think it's one of the best Looney Tunes based games on the Game Boy Color, you can also mention that. With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.